is going on?
No, man.
Look, got the big pack on today. Gonna actually go do some stuff. Got a couple people here. You know some of them. You don't know this guy. This is Smitty. He's new.
Hi.
He hasn't backpacked in a long time, so we're gonna take him for a little trip. Then we got Dragon and we got buddy Jason.
All the way to Pennsylvania. Can't believe it.
This is your first time backpacking in Pennsylvania, right?
It is my first time backpacking in Pennsylvania.
Nice.
Yes.
So we are out at the old Loggers Path. Dragon and I did this earlier in the year. We're gonna go the opposite direction and we're starting from a different parking lot. So it's gonna be the same but different. And the sun's out. Can you tell? Beautiful sunny day. Look at this guy. Look at him.
I am
Look at them.
freezing. I got t-shirts on. I'm freezing.
I'm about ready to take my pant legs off. It's summer.
Whatever.
All right, we're gonna hit the trail, and we're gonna have some fun.
Maybe.
So we are on the other side of the ghost town of Macedon. So we started out over on that side of the valley there. Came down. Short mileage day. We're gonna do about 7 miles up to the shelter. And then we will stop there. Our big ascent from the last trip, since we did it the opposite way, will be our first thing tomorrow. Will be the descent down to a couple creeks, up to the next Overlook, and then down to the main water crossing before we hit the back over in the other second. Tomorrow's gonna be a big mileage day. We're gonna try to do a bunch. At least 10 to the next shelter area. We won't stay at the shelter, but that area. But we're gonna try to do like 12 or 13, maybe more. Just because Jason's got to drive back on Sunday, and he doesn't want to do a lot of miles, then get in the car and drive back to Kentucky. And who can blame him? That's a rough day right there. So try to cut those miles down for Sunday and get the bulk of them in tomorrow. So we'll get up to the shelter. I didn't really record this part on the last trip. It went by really quick. Nice little section of trail. Not a bad incline when you're going clockwise. So far, I don't remember anything really too steep on this section. So we should be at the shelter shortly and get set up. You might be able to camp right out on the vista. That might be a possibility because there's only us. We passed 2 guys going the opposite direction, so we won't run into them until probably tomorrow. So there might not be a lot of people out on the trail this weekend. So we might have this place all to ourselves. We'll find out. All right, I'm gonna catch up with these guys and catch up with you in a little bit. This is where we stopped to get some water, and we're enjoying some Kentucky beef jerky and some water. Not the most peaceful setting. We're doing some road work or something down there. But we were just talking about water filters, and they're asking me how I like my Sawyer Micro. So far, I think it's been great. I haven't had any problems with it. Filters fast still, cleans well. No, maybe I just got a good one. But Smitty's got one too, so see how his holds up. I've never had a problem with the Sawyer, aside from my big one, my .1, which I just absolutely killed on trips I took it on. But still, filters is slow. So
All that extra weight.
yeah, Jason has got 16 gallons of water. Apparently, I don't know what he's making for dinner, but that's all water. This is all. He doesn't even have a sleep system. This pack is all water.
Yeah,
Look at that thing. It's just all water. Don't forget your phone. There's no cliffs to drop that down this time, so.
Oh man, that's slow.
that was scary. When we were down at the board.
So we're like 2 miles from the shelter, and
turn around time just to see like Jason.
we're just kind of taking it easy and having some fun.
Is, like, juggling this thing.
So we're gonna continue on and get away from the noise.
Yeah, that'd been gone.
Well, we are at camp. We've been here for a little bit. We had some lunch and we're setting up our hammocks and stuff. And I am in full-blown door mode on that end. Still tweaking a little bit. Got a little view out here, but it's still pretty cloudy and it's supposed to rain in the morning, so there's some pretty decent wind out at the Overlook where Jason set up. That should be interesting. I have to go out there and see how he got all the stuff hooked up. But Dragon and Smitty are set up over there somewhere. I don't think I can see them from here, kind of.
Sounds like there's something under there.
So we'll finish getting set up and just hang out at camp. Alright, so here is my funky setup here. I got my coyote pack in there with my combination summer quilts. So I got my my main summer quilt, the big one, and then my smaller utility quilt, kind of stacked. Just because it's supposed to get down around 40 tonight. So, and then my summer top quilt and my tarp setup is kind of unconventional here. Definitely for me. I don't usually do door mode, but I got kind of like door mode with a little porch over here. Lots of spots for rain to run off. And I'm ready to go. Let's go over and see what these guys got. Alright, so we got Smitty set up over here, and you're using Dragon's war bonnet, right?
Yes.
And a combination. Oh, you got it. Oh, good. You got ground mat. Alright, you're all set up.
The things I use, tension mine.
This is Dragon's.
The thing I like about these is I can just unhook them and flip my tarp over. So if it does storm, all I have to do is quick get out, flip my tarp over, and I'm good. Everything's already staked out.
Yeah.
And that's what we call fancy.
That's what you call not wanting to mess with stuff in the middle of the night when you're tired.
Now, that's a nice looking hammock right there.
Yeah, I have no idea where this thing came from.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice though.
And I hear he knows a guy.
Yeah.
What's the name? Coyote?
That's Coyote Pack. Oh, well, look at that thing. Whoa. What is that? Watermelon?
Yeah, I don't. It's like a. It was labeled as like a weird camo. But,
Watermelon camo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Or zucchini.
Yeah,
Why are you out of focus?
It's funky, but I like it.
There it goes. Wow. Hey, you're not going to lose that.
Hope not.
Dragon appears to be opting to keep the bug net on. I'm going to go bug netless.
I can just flip it over. Which is probably... Actually, I might just zip it down to the end. See, I don't like... I shove so much stuff at the bottom of my hammock that if I don't have the bug net on, I'm always worried I'm going to kick it out.
I just kick it out. I don't care.
Oh, that is one advantage to having the underquilt hooks. You know how much stuff I shove under the hammock, but between the quilt and the hammock?
So when I made this for Dragon, I put these little pullouts on there because he had these hooks. So it's got a little suspension, a little shock cord there. Then you can hook his quilt, but now he's using it like a pack rat to store all his stuff. It's also like a trunk.
Well, it keeps your clothes for the next day really warm when they're trapped between your body and the quilt.
I bet.
So like my socks for the next day, everything nice and warm.
Yeah, maybe I'll try that.
But those underquilt hooks, I'm 6'4", and on my war bonnet hammock, I always had trouble with the foot end of my quilt slipping out from underneath me, because I'll sleep on my side, my stomach. I don't always stay on my back in the hammock. And I don't have to worry about that anymore with those hooks. I can toss it around in there all I want, and it's not going anywhere. So
That's Hemlock Mountain Outdoors. Check it out. This is the hokiest video I've done. That's what happens when you don't record for a while. Like, I don't forget what I'm doing. So next I'm going to check out Jason's set, because apparently he's got some crazy thing going on.
Mine is about as normal as everybody.
That's not saying much in this group.
Well, yeah, I don't know if it's normal.
Look at
in
this guy.
group.
He looks like
I don't know if
he
it's
looks like he
normal.
just came from Alaska. Like he's all bundled up. He's got his scully on, his long sleeve, and his puppy jacket.
It's cold.
It's
It's nice.
It's like 52.
It's cold.
That's
cold.
Kentucky cold right there.
It might not even be 52. It might still be
Calling
in the
off schools.
60s.
It might be in the
Kentucky.
60s. It's just humid. That's why it feels so cold. But nobody's using the shelter right now. And Panda should be here,
Probably next hour.
right? Yeah, probably within an hour. So she had to work, so she came in late. But at least she's getting out. And not doing it tomorrow, because that would have sucked. Because she
Yeah.
would have done like 20 miles tomorrow. That
Yeah,
would
she
have been
was- she was
brutal.
trying to avoid doing that.
Yeah. All right, so next we're going to go check out Jason's setup out there on the Overlook. Should be interesting because it's still pretty windy, and it's going to get worse.
Probably flopping around all over.
It's
the place.
probably, it just blew into the fire. So here we are on the Overlook, and we've seen this before, but this is, that is just absolutely boring. Should we rearrange it? Where is it?
Pretty funny. It's funny if you look at this tarp, it kind of looks like a face.
It's,
Tie
oh
outs
my
look
god,
like
it does.
eyes,
Yeah,
and
look.
the hammock's sort of like a jawline coming down.
Oh, it's gonna snow. What happened? Dyneema doesn't stretch.
Yeah, it doesn't
Right.
stretch at all.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's no, wow. That's $175 worth of Dyneema right there.
And like $300 and some to actually buy it from
Yeah.
the manufacturer.
Actually, it might be more than that. Well, no, it's actually a pretty small tarp. But this is his setup. I forget what hammock this is.
It's a dream hammock.
Is it Dream?
Yeah, I think so. I think he has a dream. And I think
Oh no, that's a bug net. He's got bug net over. He's really trying to keep the heat in. Look at that quilt.
oh no, he has a sock.
Yeah,
Sock
it's
one.
a bug sock. Oh no, no, that's right. You say he took his bug net off. That's just his shell. He calls it.
Oh, his top cover.
Yeah, his top cover. Look at that thing. That's got to be a 10-degree quilt. What is he expecting?
Snow.
Well, it is the Northeast. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, it's true. You never know. So that's everybody's set up.
I told him.
I don't know what we're gonna do for the rest of the night. Now we're just
Yeah.
hanging out.
Smiley face.
Yeah.
It's called 100% bad ass. Is what that's called.
What is that? 10-degree quilt?
It is.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I was kidding.
What, 10 degrees?
It's a 10-degree.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be nice and
You
warm
were
tonight.
gonna-
Both. Under and over.
Wow.
Hammer.
All right. So
here.
when we see something just explode later, it's going to be Jason from the heat buildup he's got going on over
Nice and cozy.
here. Yeah, you're going to be cozy, all right.
These are the two things I like. If you want to see something maybe a little different than what you have. These are just beetle buckles,
Yeah.
That's what I use.
and I can undo, this. So this just pops off. So if it's wet
Yeah.
tomorrow, I can take this, set it something different, and keep this dry. My
Yeah.
hammock can stay dry.
Yeah, that's how.
Then Dutch clips
Yep.
from Dutch Wear.
Yeah, I just feed mine through the loop up there, and then I got those multi-buckles, which do
I
something
seen
very similar.
yours. That's pretty good with yours. Just that little. I mean, it's
Yeah, I mean, you could disconnect that quickly, even with weight on it that
Yeah,
way.
just
Mine,
use
I got to
my
pull it
loop.
back through. Yeah.
yeah.
But
I do like that. But
yes,
yes. When I had this made, this was before. Now they all come with line locks, but mine did not. It was before then,
yeah.
so I had to put like some stuff on there, and I always put it to kick it out a little bit too, because if it rains.
Yeah, oh, here, I owe you one.
So whenever you got it tight, that rain
Yeah.
can really drip in there. So I always give a little kick out with a stick or something, poles. I don't worry so much on one side, but definitely on the other side, want to have some kind of kick out. Hammock life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. All right, well, we're going to just sit around, I guess, for the next 14 hours.
I show you
We're
something.
at camp early.
I'm gonna drag this firewood over
Check
to the
this
other
out.
fire pit.
Oh, what we got?
This is a hook hang.
Oh, yeah.
Put your phone.
Yeah. Who had those?
Oh, only like $5.
DB Cooper.
Yeah.
It was. I think he was making those.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He knows the guy that markets to me.
Yeah.
And then of course, little pockets.
See, that's so he can watch his college football,
Yeah.
right? So you watch the football?
If I get a signal, but this tomorrow's the UK game, so I don't think we'll have a signal tomorrow.
I don't think so.
It's okay though.
I don't have a signal here right now.
There's no weight in it.
So, all right, we're gonna mess around. I'm gonna have a snack. Oh, he's got a light. He's all set up.
Cup of coffee. This light is also charges your phone, so this will charge your. I felt that. That hit my hand. That sounds
Getting
good.
bombed. Yes.
But it
Good
will,
choice of spots.
That's first stick anyway. Isn't it?
Did you look up in the tree? That looks pretty safe, except for that one,
Fly.
and that branch, and that little tree over there is dead. And that one. And that one. And that one. And that one. All right, we're gonna move firewood and get ready to hang out. I'll talk to you in a bit.
Oh man, I'm bad. Accidentally called it. Starting to warm up. Thank goodness.
That's the fire we got going.
You got a nice amount right over there now.
Breathe.
Yeah, so that just happened. He just looked right at it and walked away.
I do have my saw too, man.
Not fun.
You looked right at it before. I'm like, yeah, it looks like a good amount of wood.
No respect. No respect. Love these chairs. I'm fine.
What is going on with that? That is some crazy reflection. There, that's better. So, Panda got here, and she's got her tent set up. She's going to be the only one in a tent, and this is like this is their new backpacking tent. What's this called?
That is the Mir 2.
Mir 2.
Pretty sure it's made by the same Chinese company that makes like the Lanshan tent and all that.
Nice. Is this nylon? Oh yeah.
Yeah. It weighs just under 2.5 pounds.
Nice. That's good for backpacking.
Yeah, I mean, I only bought it because I don't use a tent often enough to buy something really expensive.
Yeah. I'm trying not to blind you, so I'm not
That's
like
all right.
putting you right in the.
Yeah, I mean, if you're, I mean, I know people have said they hiked the AT this year with one of these, and it held up well for them.
Yeah.
So.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Cool. As you can tell, it's getting darker. It is. I don't know what time it is. It's gotta be 6:30. No, it's 7 o'clock. So it'll be good and dark here pretty soon. But they're expecting rain tomorrow morning. So I am not on the trail. I am. Was gonna put my bear bag up. And I had the line set up, but we haven't seen any evidence of any animals. And I don't suggest doing what I'm doing, but I'm gonna just keep the bear bag in my backpack, on my chair, under the rain cover, and next to the hammock. If anything comes near it, I'll scare it off. That'll wake me up. But I've done it before. We're down here. I've done it before and never had an issue. And we've seen no evidence, even deer out here today, so I'm not too concerned. The only wildlife I've seen a couple newts, and I've heard one bird. Other than that, no wildlife. So no need for me to have my bear bag up, and then Smitty's got his here, and he can hang his up, and I'll take mine down, head back to the shelter. All right, so it's about 9:30. We're all in our tents and hammocks and ready to call it a night. Trying to get an early start for tomorrow. We got a lot of miles compared to today. We only did 7. Tomorrow we're going to do probably double that to get over to those campsites that Dragon and I found over on the creek on the other side. So we're going to try to get over to there tomorrow. It's a lot of miles. Today was a lot of fun, just hanging out and having a good time. And time for some sleep. And I will catch you tomorrow.
I don't think so either, dude. I mean, if we do, it might be from 12 to 2. So.
Good morning. We're all ready to go. We're out here at the Overlook. Jason just got packed up. Yeah.
Ready to rock and roll, man.
Got Smitty. And actually Smitty and I have both been up early. He hung out in his hammock. I just went packed up at 5 and sat in the shelter for a while.
Yeah, I stayed there because of Skinny G. Didn't want to freak her out.
Yeah, I snuck by the tent real quiet. Tippy-toed into the shelter.
Quiet as a mouse.
But yeah. But we're packed and we're getting ready to head out. Panda headed out ahead of us. She wants to just try to make some miles. And since we're doing a lot of miles, and we'll catch up with her. We're going to do 6 miles, and then we're going to hit lunch. So we've already made a plan for that. Dragon and I have been trying to get better at planning our lunches because we have a tendency not to eat, and then we get too hungry. So we've already decided 6 miles, we'll stop for lunch, and then
Looks like it's starting to rain.
I hope to avoid the rain. No, that's just mist.
Yeah.
I hope. So we'll see what the weather does. It's supposed to rain a little bit, and it's going to clear up, they're saying. And then either way, it's going to be a good time.
Night.
Yeah, it's going to be a real nice night. So, did that tree come down? Look at this thing. That is sketchy. Jason's trying to knock that down yesterday, and the whole top was wobbling like this as he was pushing it. And I'm like, not a good idea. It's going to land on your head. So, but we got all our stuff. We're going to head out and talk to you in a bit.
I got it.
Oh, no, that's the big creek.
Yeah.
So, you might remember this from the last trip me and Dragon are on, where we just walked across this because we got tired of the water crossings. We came from the other side there. It's bone dry now. Wow. Actually, it's probably dry because Jason packed a lot of water up the hill last night.
I saved it.
He saved
It's
us.
all in his pack.
It's all in his bag.
Mountain Dew water y'all got up here.
As you can see, Panda has, we caught up with Panda, and we are about to do, we're almost to the first ascent up to the next Overlook.
That kind of water in our whole state. Just this area is real noticeable with it.
But yeah, that's crazy.
It's not like rust.
No.
I filtered my water.
Cool. All right, so we're gonna keep on going. This might be a familiar sight. Last time I was at this Overlook, it looked like this too. A little windier. I don't even know if you're gonna be able to hear me. But we made it up to, I think it's called Sharp Top, this Overlook. And foggy again. We're stopping for a break. Poor Jason there is freezing. Freezing. He was hiding behind a tree before trying to get some shade from the wind. We've been lucky on the rain so far. It's humid, you can feel it in the air. Hopefully it'll just pass by like this and this will clear off. Let's hope. So by the time we next get to the next outcropping up on the other side, hopefully it's cleared up, or it'll be raining, one or the other. So we're gonna stop for a minute. Jason said, nope, I'm out, he's going. He's hiding again behind the tree. So catch up with you in a bit. Hopefully still dry. We have made it down to Pleasant Stream, and as you can see in the water, it is raining a little bit. Jason, Smitty, and I got off track up at the top, got behind Dragon and Panda. They got down here about 10 minutes or so before us. Dragon set up his tarp, so we had a place to set up for lunch. We're grabbing a quick bite to eat. I'm going to fill up on water, and then we head up the other side. Now, we came across a couple of guys yesterday when we started. They're going the opposite way, and we just passed them again. They're heading out to the shelter we stayed at last night, and they just let us know that what the water conditions are like up on that side of the trail. The creek by where we stayed the first night on the last trip, Dragon and I, that's all dry up there. So I might pack a little bit extra water because we're going to push on to I think it's called Yellow Dog Run, that river. So we got about 6 more miles after this, so we're about halfway. And it looks like kind of dry conditions. So might grab some extra water, that way I have it. But the rain's kind of off and on. It rained, not hard, a couple minutes ago, but it's just kind of sprinkling now. But we do have a nice uphill coming, about probably over a mile, maybe 2 miles to get up to the top, and then we'll be good. Last time I didn't really record here because we were kind of hanging out on the rocks over here, having lunch, and was going to record. Got to record just as I got into the woods, but it just opened up and it started pouring. It seems like it's always raining at this spot. But having a good time so far. I'm gonna get my water, got my Vecto, gonna fill that up, filter, drink a bunch, store a bunch, and then head on.
That kind of shit.
Pant legs zipped off. It wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah, these are freaking the ones I got from
So
REI.
we're up
These
on
are
the-
waterproof and
Up on the next
everything.
mountain. Go, keep going. You're fine. And
Damn YouTubers.
take my rain jacket off. And Panda points out there's only one dry spot on my shirt because I'm sweating so much. My belly button. What the hell's up with that? Fog has not lifted. It's foggy.
12, 11.
And everything's wet.
One of those ones where it goes.
We got about
I fucking hate this.
3 miles to go. So we get to camp. Maybe 3 to 4, 5.
3. If everyone's feeling good, we'll push a little further, but it depends.
That's the last time you're going to see Dragon because Panda's going to kill him.
Well,
I'm just
Bye,
like
Dragon.
this with Adam. Adam, you're by yourself. All by yourself.
Yeah, there's the third time. Third time,
Ask me about this next week.
and you
Maybe.
didn't come out.
No.
But we gotta go find Jason because he just wandered off into the woods.
Disappeared.
He disappeared.
Again.
He doesn't like stand still for very long. He just takes off. So back on the trail we go, and hopefully the fog burns off. It'd be nice.
You didn't rattle at all?
Oh, he's probably frozen. So we just got out to the second overlook, thinking, oh, we're not gonna see any snakes today. I got a rattlesnake right down here. Yeah.
Yeah. At least he's not coiled in an aggressive manner.
No, he's just relaxing.
Oh, now you can absolutely
don't
say
wanna
you
go
saw a
that way?
rattlesnake.
I mean, it's up to you guys. I mean, we know they're out since he's out.
He's not moving though. Just keep
Yeah.
your eyes peeled if you're gonna go
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah, if you're gonna keep going this way, just
You?
Yeah. I'll go scout it. Just be careful. Yeah. That's. Yeah, he's cold. It's not a good snake day.
Yeah, because the last one we saw didn't even let us get this close.
No.
Yeah.
I don't see any more over here. I don't see any more over here. Although I do see a sweatshirt. Hope that's not a bad sign. Yeah.
Oh yeah, tap your poles.
Pull, stomp your feet, clap your hands.
And you said you hear them?
Oh yeah.
You can hear the rattle.
Alright, so
No, don't do that.
I don't see any out here. This is where I saw the last one.
Yeah,
And he was-
that little bush.
Yeah. Oh, hey there, big guy.
Is there one?
Oh yeah.
Where at?
Right dead ahead of me. Holy Nikes. Look at the size of that thing. He just ate recently. Wow.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro.
How's the coloring on him?
Yeah. Alright.
Stuff like this here, that's it.
See, they sit in here. They hide underneath the bushes. That's so yeah.
Oh, he's moving.
Yep.
Is he?
Yep.
Which way's he going?
He's not happy.
Which way?
Well, I don't want to find out which way he wants to go
Okay.
because he's got a clear path.
His head was the only thing I saw move.
I
Yeah.
didn't see his head.
He coiled back. I mean, there's a lot of us.
So
Is that the way?
That's the way. We're almost through it. So I would watch the right. If you don't see him on the right, we might be able to just get right around him.
Yeah. All right.
we
All
don't-
right. So we made it through. We had the two snakes there, and everybody got through. They were really, really cold. They wanted nothing to do with anybody. They didn't even rattle. They just scooted off the rock. That one did. But surprised to see them.
See one. Like a
Like a wild rattlesnake.
coiled up.
No, did you get to see one? You got to see two.
It's nice that they were like docile from the weather.
So, yeah, if you're out here on the old loggers path and you get to this overlook, the weather doesn't really seem to matter. They'll be out there. So, be careful. Alright, so we made it to, not the camp we were originally planning on going to, but we made it to the second shelter. And we're all pretty tired and hungry, and we decided just to set up here. Panda said, F it. She's just set up here in the shelter. Really? This way. Smitty is setting up right there. He's just going to sleep right on the floor.
I am.
Dragon's set up right there. I'm set up behind the tree, and then Jason's being an antisocial over there, eating by himself. And for dinner tonight, I got some homemade shepherd's pie, dehydrated. Actually, really, really good. Really, really good. So it's going to be an early night. I'm putting in probably, what, 12 and a half?
13.
13 miles?
Just under 13 today.
So just under 13.
Mine says 13.
And it was, for whatever reason, it seemed longer than the trip that we did the opposite direction.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It was weird. But good trip so far. But gonna be sleeping shortly. The rain has stopped, and it looks like it's trying to clear off out there. So this is probably, I'm not gonna record again tonight. I'm just gonna get in the hammock and go to sleep. So see you in the morning. Good morning. It is day 3, and you may notice there's some people missing. Dragon, Panda, and Smitty just headed out. They just hit the trail about 10 minutes ago. They're getting a little bit of a head start. Panda's got 2 miles more to go than we do. She parked at a closer lot to the Overlook on the first day. So Jason and I are just kind of getting up. You can see him milling around down there. We're just getting up, making some breakfast, and then we are going to hit the trail. And if we don't catch them, we'll be right behind them. And then I'll meet Don at the upper parking lot. We're dragging up the upper parking lot, and that's where Jason's parked. And then we'll go down and pick up Panda, or meet Panda, and then go for some food. So, gonna make some oatmeal, wake up a little bit, have some coffee, and then hit the trail. But it's brighter this morning, but foggy, and we did get a little more rain overnight. So I hope Jason gets to see a little bit of sunshine in Pennsylvania, because it hasn't been good so far. not the best weather. So, all right, breakfast time, and then hitting the trail. Jason and I are on the trail. Woohoo! And I don't want to say anything, but if you look off into the sky, it's getting brighter.
Whatever, dude.
Oh, he's got the Pennsylvania attitude now. I'll believe it when I see it. Last night we're sitting there, and he's like, my phone says it's going to be sunny tomorrow when we wake up. I'm like, yeah. I'll believe it when I see it. Now you know why.
Nothing.
There's no sun.
Dewy,
It's
drippy.
dewy. Yeah, it's foggy, but those, if you look, that's not white. That's a very pale blue. So this fog is blowing, burning
Beautiful,
off.
though.
It is gorgeous. These
Yeah.
woods, I know well, you know what? The camera might be picking that up the right way.
Very peaceful.
It's,
Very
yeah, different feel. Sometimes having the greatest weather doesn't always give you the greatest experience. Jason and I are just talking about stuff like that and how you gotta have the right attitude about things. And, I mean, there's beauty in anything you look at like this.
Amen, bro.
So, whatever adventure you're on, take it for what it is, because you might not get that chance again. You never know.
Very well said.
So we're the others are ahead of us by maybe an hour. Yeah, maybe an hour ahead of us. So we might catch them. We might catch them right at the parking lot. But the yellow blaze is maybe there's something down there. Maybe a view. Well, let's take a look. There's a campsite here. Nice little fire ring. Yeah, I don't know how much we'll see if there's a view, but... Oh, actually, yeah, this is a view. All right, I didn't recognize it coming from this direction. Little campsite down here. I remember the Snow Mean Dragon came down here. I forgot about this little site. Not enough room for 3 people, but this would have been cool if we could have made it down to this. Yeah, not much to see there.
Still, no view.
We're
I
keeping
love the
it from-
views of your fog in Pennsylvania. It's the most beautiful fog I've ever seen.
We got the best. This is where it's made.
I mean, that's just about as pretty of a fog as I've ever seen. That is some thick fog.
Oh, that's light fog for us. You can see the tree in front of us. That's nothing.
Oh, good.
So,
Cool campsite, though.
yeah, it's a cool campsite.
And no trash.
No, we found 1 can so far and picked it up.
Yep.
Yingling, too. Come on, people. It's Pennsylvania. You don't litter with Yingling.
Yeah, somebody definitely tossed that.
Yeah.
That is incredible, man.
So, Jason, what do you think of your time in Pennsylvania so far? Well, let's do the last day, so.
We had, some rainy, a little rougher weather, but, it really brightened things up with the green. It's really beautiful. I like the forest area. That is incredibly thick. Like, we get it, in Kentucky a little bit, but I figured it would steam off here. But I'm still saying I'm gonna have sunny skies before I get to the car.
Yeah, that's blue right there. That's a pale blue. I know you can't tell because it's so thick, but I can see it. So, all right, we're gonna get back on the trail and continue on. We are almost, I think we're probably about, I want to say 2/3 of the way out to the road at this point. And then it's a little road hike and then down the hill to the Yellow Dog Run. I think that's what it's called, Yellow Dog Run. Where the camp, where we're trying to make it to last night. But, oh, I'm over here. Yeah, there's no way we were going to make it down here last night. We were all pretty cooked. It was a good idea to stop. Once we all took our packs off and ate, we were just like, no, we're done. We're staying.
That was yeah.
Yeah, good call.
It was 5 o'clock. I was done.
Yeah, hey, they're nice sights down here, but you know what? The sight we had with nobody else at that shelter, it was gorgeous last night. Jason and I sat out for a little while and we're waiting for the stars to come out. That never happened. So, not at all. All right, I'll talk to you in a bit. Yeah. Oh, here's your. Well, these are mountain laurels, but they're a cousin of the rhododendron.
Yeah. I don't care for them either.
Careful what you say. This is Pennsylvania. Well, we buckled and we gave Jason some sunshine. Look at that. Look at that sun coming through the fog. What do you think, Jason?
Finally got a little sunshine.
Did it make all that rain yesterday worth it to see that?
No. Finally got some sunshine.
Oh, that's gorgeous. All right, we gotta stop talking because yesterday when we did this, we passed the trail. So, all right, that's it. There is sun in Pennsylvania. You've seen it for yourselves.
Unbelievable.
Well, we made it down to the run. A little different looking than it was last time we were here. That water was up way higher, if I remember correctly. Pretty sure that rock right there was underwater. But this is pretty cool. And kind of fortunate that we stopped where we did because the campsite that we were thinking about staying at, there were some people at. So, what do you think, Jason? Yeah, this is nice. Go down this way and check out the little water. We are back to the parking lot. Second trip, well, third trip for me out here. Second loop around.
First one for me.
First one for Jason. Done clockwise, counterclockwise section hike. I'm done with the OLP for a while, I think. What did you think, Jason?
I love it, man. Especially today. It's beautiful out here.
Yeah, different world here, sunny, right?
Yeah.
So, we got Smitty and Dragon. They're hanging out at the new adventure mobile for Dragon. Oh no, broken trekking pole. But
Candy dropped her pack and she was finishing off.
okay. How long you guys been here?
An hour. About 20 minutes.
No, so we were catching them.
We did catch
We were
it.
catching them. We didn't stop and mess around at the waterfall.
Want to check this out?
Yeah.
I didn't realize it until I sat down at the car. I hiked the whole day with untied shoes.
Nice.
I mean, my feet were sore. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but yeah, when I get out of the hammock, I just tuck my laces and I don't tie the shoes right away.
Nice.
I totally forgot.
That's what happens sometimes you're out in the woods. So we're done. We're getting food. Going to Big Mike's?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna get some food. And we're gonna go meet up with Panda. She parked at the next lot to have shorter miles on the first day to meet up with us. So we're gonna go meet up with her. And
Yeah,
then
do this for food, right?
we're gonna go get some food.
Sorry.
So we'll
So
slow you down that much.
backpacking with Jason, Dragon Roams, Smitty, and me. We're done. You know what to do with the liking and sharing also. See you in the next one.
I didn't do like an